Hey guys, welcome to the range. As you can see, we're losing daylight here, but been out here shooting almost all day. So yeah, I was actually scouring the internet, well, YouTube, for fellow H9 videos here. And yeah, I started coming across a lot of hate for it. So yeah, I figured I'd watched a couple of videos, read some of the comments. I'm like, well, let's see what all this hate's about here. So I've had my H9 I don't know, about 3 weeks or so, maybe close to a month. I have a couple of videos up there. You might see it up in this corner somewhere, or in the beginning, one of those two. I don't know how to work YouTube all that well, but yeah, I have a couple of videos out there, and you know, I had some issues with it. My biggest issue is optics plates. I still don't have an optics plate on here. Well, you can, maybe it's the link below somewhere, you can call Daniel Defense and find out what is going on with them. But I ordered mine the day I got mine. It's been 2 weeks now, 2 or 3 weeks since I've ordered it, and they keep telling me that oh, we didn't have them packaged and we weren't ready for this and we weren't ready for that. It's like, well, what the heck, did you release the pistol? How are you not ready for it, man? I mean, people are gonna want optics on it, right? I mean, red dots on it, right? I mean, how is that not ready? Good Lord. So yes, I did not get mine for free. I paid full price for it. I paid gun broker premium for it, and I still don't have an optics plate for it. So first thing is, I've seen a lot of people complaining about failure to feeds. So if you watch my first video on my shooting video, I had one. I had about 250 rounds. I had one. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do here today is I'm gonna go ahead and lock the slide. It's empty. You should be able to see it there. If not, there you go. It's empty. So these are HSTs, hollow point HSTs. That one chambered just fine. Okay. The next thing is, I heard somebody say, is when you pull this back, the bullets don't come out. You know, and I started looking at it. I don't know if you can see it from this close, if I'm getting a good angle or not on it, but it looks like what's happening is, if it's not a spent round, the actual bullet is catching on the top up here. If you can see that or not, it's catching on its way out. But you know, I carry this thing every day right now, and when I get home, I just pull it back and it comes right out. I've never noticed that people are getting snuck up on it. So, you know, one YouTuber's out there saying, man, you know, that could, you know, trying to rack it and thinking it's clear, and I push the trigger to let the slide out and I could have an accident. It's like, well, there's another chamber just fine. I mean, I guess I've never once had a problem with this until I saw the video on it. I'm like, yeah, I guess if you pussyfoot it, it doesn't come out, but my God, I just cock it back and it comes right out every single time. So I haven't had a problem with that. Some people have. So what I went ahead and did here is I brought a whole slew of ammo, you know, and I didn't bring my extra mags. Well, some of the extra mags are on back order with Daniel Defense. Surprise, surprise. We'll see if they'll stay there. So these are, it's a range pack. Yeah, IMAP Corporation's 124 grain. Here's one of my biggest complaints though. So the followers are yellow. I don't know if you can see this or not in the sunlight here, but here's the follower on 11. Well, everything else is brass, so it almost looks like I'm on 11, but I'm pretty sure it's the follower. That's my complaint so far. I don't know if that's on YouTube or not, but these are 124 grain target loads. Chamber's just fine. And yeah, we'll go ahead and pause for station identification, aka ear. Anyways, all right. You know one thing I don't know? Yeah, if you pussyfoot it, it does not come out. You're right about that. So I'm gonna take the magazine out. I'm gonna give it one shot here. I'm gonna lock it. Drop the next. These are 124 grains. Chamber just fine. Turns out I can't hit the damn target, but hey, That's not on, well, maybe it is. Maybe it's keyholing. I haven't tested that. That's the other thing people are complaining about. But yeah, 124 grains go through okay. So these are Winchester 9mm 115 grain with a steel jacket. Chamber just fine. I'm gonna drop the mag. Lock it back. Drop another round in. Chamber just fine. So 124, 115. So you've seen the HSTs on my first video, on my shooting video, so I'm not going to waste any more of those. Those things are expensive. Let me see if I can switch this over here. Apologize for the wind. We'll see if I have to do a voiceover or not, because the wind's been blowing all day. That's why I haven't recorded anything. But we'll do these. These are defense line ammunition, 115 grain. These are hollow points. We'll just do a handful of these. All right, so I got 5 in here. Feels like I'm off to the... Maybe I screwed up, huh? Sorry, we're gonna readjust with you on... Maybe when I put my ears on. Close enough. Let me see here. Yeah, you can see the range still. Okay, cool. All right, so these are 115 grain hollow point. Loaded just fine. Drop the mag out, take one shot at it. All right, lock her back. Drop the next one, drops just fine. Now we're gonna go ahead and pussyfoot it. Yeah, it doesn't come out. It looks like, I really think it's because the copper's hitting the top of that. So maybe it is a design fall, I don't know. Is it safe? Probably not as good as it could be. Yeah, it should just fall out, sure. I should be able to, from right here, I'm pulling pretty dang hard and it's not coming out. I didn't notice it until somebody said something, but yeah. But I guess I could say, hey, the bullet came out, and then push the trigger to unlock it and come out, sure, but I don't know, man, just yank it. Came right out. We'll go ahead and do here is, I'm a big fan of Viridian. I'm going to turn on the light. You probably won't be able to see the light. Oh, it's on. You can kind of see the light. So it also records. So we'll do some footage in here of a couple of shots of this thing. There you go. Yeah, the light's working a little bit. Cool. Alright, so the next thing people are talking about is fit and finish $1,300 gun. Yeah, my biggest pet peeve is, let's make sure you're clear here before you get this thing close to your face. You see it right here? It's like they cut the fiber a little rough. So that to me, yeah, I mean, it's rough, it's pointy, whatever. I mean, you can see it fine. The other thing people are complaining about is there's a connection right here, right where this beaver tail hits into the bottom of the frame, and there's a little notch in here. I don't know if you can see it or not. We'll see if we can get it over the white. I can't really tell, but yeah, there's a little notch in there. I mean, yeah, you can hear it. Fingernail clippers, fingernails get in there. Somebody's like, man, that's rough, you know. And if I hit this, yeah, you know, it'll take off skin. I've never once noticed it shooting. I'm at, you know, 300 to 400 rounds through this thing now. Maybe closer to 500 because it's been some of the day to day. But I've never noticed that being the thing. But yes, it is on both sides. One thing that somebody did point out is beaver tail gets loose. You probably can't hear it because of the wind, but it is getting loose. So I do have a problem with that. So we'll have to keep an eye on that one. We'll see the other problems that people are saying here. Rack's just fine. These are the steel ones. Rack is just fine. The first video, I'll go turn on my light again here. The first video, I shot my 124 grain HSTs. That one did not feed. Hey, there we go. There's our first problem. This one locked back even though there's ammo in here. Well, it fed just fine, so I don't... Yeah, who knows how that happened. That one almost looked like they thought the magazine was empty. Blew blew a chunk of wood off of that one. Whoops. Now, oh, there's still somewhere in here. Okay. And now we're empty. Yeah. The one thing I haven't tested yet is the keyholing. A lot of people are complaining about the keyholing. You know, we started talking about the keyholing. I haven't tested that out yet, so I haven't replaced this yet. Wintertime usually does its thing here, so we're gonna stand back. I don't know, we're maybe 5 yards. We're doing just the steel tip or steel case 9mm ammo here. So I'm gonna take a couple shot here and see if we get anything at 5 yards. I don't really see anything there, so let's back up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here's 10 yards. I don't see anything there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here's about 15 yards. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. About 20 yards. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's got to be more than 25 yards, but hey. So noticing I'm going way left here. I compensate here. I might have to check the sights. I've never actually checked them, but looks like I'm slowly veering further to left. But I may have missed one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I think I missed one completely. It probably went off over here somewhere. But looking at those look pretty round circles to me. Granted, maybe I'm not using the right target. But those look pretty round. I don't see any keyholes in here, especially at 30 yards. I think we would have noticed that, right? So let's go back here. We'll try it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We'll just sit here 10 yards and see what we get here. Let's go back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 15 yards. There you go. Let's check it out one more time here. Uh-oh. That may have been 2 on top of each other. Yeah, because that's 2 on top of each other. Those look pretty straight to me, guys. I think the best way to maybe solve for this is get my gel going. Maybe set up my gel again and shoot it into gel and see if we get any rifling on it. But this isn't looking too bad other than my groups suck. I'm really having a problem with low left. I don't know if that's me or what. Maybe it has something to do with that. There we go, guys. This one's subject. I think there's 2 shots in there though. I think there's 2 shots in there. There we go. My other complaint, I don't know if you watched my first video, is this thing gets hot. It gets super hot. Once you get to the 200 round mark, it gets pretty warm. Obviously, I'm doing okay right now. It's actually breezy. Obviously, you can hear it. And temperature's really starting to drop here. But yeah, so I just wanted to throw this quick video out on going over some of the complaints that people are having. I am not having misfeeding issues. The last one, I don't know if that was really a misfeed because once I hit the slide lock, it went. So it's almost like I thought it was empty. So who knows what's going on with that? Maybe that is a feeding issue, I don't know. But I'm not having the feeding issue some of these other guys are having. I've done my home loads on the first video. I've done my HSCs on the first video. Here's some 124 grain range ammo. Here's some steel case 115 grain range ammo. Here is 115 grain hollow point self-defense ammo. And mine is mine's loaded pretty good. The loose beaver tail, that sucks, yes. And yeah, I mean, other than that, is it worth $1,300? I mean, who knows? I only got 400 or 500 rounds through it. It is my everyday carry, so time will tell. All right, guys, so I was gonna make this hopefully it's a fast video. We'll see what it turns into. Keep an eye out. I don't have an optics yet, but I did make a holster for this specific light. Keep an eye out for the video. I am going to make a couple of holsters with no light just for the H9, and keep an eye out for that because I'm going to give one away. All right, guys, we'll fade off. Look at the pretty sun here. Signing off.